What's up, everybody? Hope you've been enjoying the nature videos. Welcome back to Shadow Nexus. I'm Justin. If you are new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell so you can get notified, ding ding, every time I do a video, right? All right. So I'm getting back into the Rumi Oracle messages for the rest of the month of July. Well, for the month of July, I should say. And so today's message is going to be for Pisces. And I've already meditated on your energy. So we're just going to jump right into this and get you your message, all right? So thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, once again, please don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you and all that good stuff. And I hope everybody's doing well and everything's running smoothly. And yeah, there's that. All right. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and Rumi, what do you have to say for Pisces for the month of July? What messages do you have for Pisces for the month of July? You have Victory of Miriam, which is with the number 41 here. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right. So I'm just going to place that right there. Get you a close-up on that. Now, with the number 41 here, 4 and 1 is 5, and 5 talks about financial success and all that greatness, you know. So, I'm going to be reading from the book because I like to honor the creator for their creations, right? But 5 also talks about, you know, changes and courage. You know, it's having motivation, change. You know, we're talking about freedom. Some of you might have a little telepathy going on, spiritual gifts. 5 is the intellect. It's, you know, freedom. It's freedom loving, it's activity, it's, you know, influence and adventure. You know, it's being that sensualist that you are, right? Some of you might be promoters, just have this all out natural flair, you know, to be vivacious, to be courageous, working on your health. That too is number 5. A lot of you are sympathetic, you know, or motivational types, really idealistic, or, you know, kind of the more unconventional, you know, magnetic curiosity, intellectual type, you know. You have a big imagination, you're about your self-individualism, you know, you're about mercy and kindness, but you know better than to give your power away too, right? So, you know, you're really resourceful, magnetic, competitive, you know, self-emancipating type, you know. So you like to travel a lot. You're all about curious, like what is new out there in the world, right? And which is a great, that's a great and amazing place to be. So, you know, 5 also talks about like the multiplicity, the principle of it. So we're talking about progression and passion, It's a signifier for a need for change. You have this great need for variety and new growth. And, you understand, being a water sign, what it is like to go through powerful transformations. You understand transmutation, just like the Scorpio. And you understand alchemy. So some of you might be seeing 555 a lot, right? Because they're giving me 555 right now. So, for you, that means that there's a very big change for you in a big way, It's telling you that significant changes and transformations are here for you. And you have an opportunity to break out of the chrysalis and uncover the amazing life that you truly deserve as a spiritual being, your true life purpose, and the path that, you've basically been waiting on, right? So let's get into the book and see what the book says. And thank you for tuning in, Pisces. I appreciate you. Much love. Let me know how this resonates for you and drop a comment after we're done. Because remember, the more you connect, the more you communicate and engage, right? Then the more the message is tailored to your energy. I mean, these are just general messages that are coming out. So, and I just love the messages that come out with Rumis. They're always on point. And they always say exactly what needs to be said, right? Okay, so Victory of Mariam. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be glory, your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions, burning out in flames, until your heart and soul are enlightened? Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Rumi. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already within you. We are not apart. I am living through all that you are and all that you love, all that you have lost and all that you offer me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into now, right now, the here and now. No matter if you believe it is not possible, and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than an utter success, right? No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you, as you, and that apparent failure is only a part of the process, the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother, Mary, also called Mariam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is that presence that is real. It is the Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. Get a drink of tea here a moment. Okay. Every challenge and adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle and to be what you are in truth. The eagle that flies requires space and open sky. The tigress that hunts requires hunger to drive her to fulfill her being and live her nature. You need what you need to realize your divine nature as a living holy expression of the greatest love. So life is providing for you that your needs be met. Whatever may be troubling you or is soon to present itself is not a situation or a circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed. Beloved wild one, it is not what happens to be that is the source of challenge for you. Not at all. It is only how you are viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Yes, you know this is truth. It is only in forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh yes, to forget for a moment that you are divinity and to lapse into erroneous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is in the attitude, not in any circumstance or situation. Will you remember that all is divinity manifesting and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine, loving heart. Be curious rather than afraid. What is loving? Seeking to draw out of you now. It is always love and interaction with you, even if sometimes you feel like you are hauling a massive rock on your back, up the steepest of all hills to build a temple at its apex. Yet, when that temple is built, overlooking the ocean, and a startling burst of golden orange sunset explodes across the water, turning it to gold, you'll forget about climbing that hill. You'll just drink in the view instead. You'll forget what you were supposed to worry about. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? You'll just have to love in that moment and be peaceful instead. It makes more sense to notice the sunset than to turn your back upon its glory and grumble about how heavy those rocks were. Then, in your inspiration and your forgetfulness, you'll dream of another temple in the process of creation, perhaps with more lugging about of great heavy rocks, and it will begin again. But then, so too will another captivating sunset be granted, best witnessed, in your newly built temple that renders you speechless and spellbound. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle, is the divine in you, as you, breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust it. Embrace it fully and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it with love and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours. So allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life, the life that serves love. There is also a part of you that is daring to love, to live, and to trust more so than before. You are even daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. You no longer want to taunt yourself with failure and critic. You are less frightened of yourself. So you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism, to let the war be over now, and put it behind you, even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. The sunset is golden, and the struggle is behind you. Now just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. The sacred honoring ritual. Now, in another video, I said that I wasn't going to do this unless I was called to, right? Well, right now I feel called to that you should do it. If you don't feel like you should do it, then don't do it. Okay? But for those of you who are watching and want to do the sacred honoring ritual, then I invite you to partake. Okay? So with your hands in prayer at your forehead, breathe in and out. And if you can, allow your mind to become still. Then say aloud, I call on Mariam, who loves me without condition, to bring me faith. And Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional, loving wisdom of life and my own divine essence, and I give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light that will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender it into the love that is leading me into my divine destiny now. So be it. And that is your sacred honoring ritual. Okay. All right, Pisces. Well, thank you. Oh, actually, before I bounce out, I'm going to draw a Making Magic card for manifesting your dreams, and I will put the picture, I will take a picture of it and put it in my YouTube shorts. And what you can do is take a screenshot of it so that you can meditate on it and therefore utilize it to help you manifest what it is that you desire. Okay? All right. Again, don't forget to drop a comment and let me know what this is all about. You got one enchanted evening, the perfect night. You got the power symbol. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. It's always important to do the cleansings. I'm feeling like two more is going to come out of here. Star card. Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Insight. Opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. All right. So that's awesome. If you'd like to get a screenshot of it and right here, right now, then you can. I'll give you a close-up on it. But, you know, go ahead and get you a screenshot. So, all right, thanks for tuning in to Shadow Nexus. I'm Justin. Once again, just so you know my name, I appreciate you for tuning in to my channel and letting me get your message out and all that good stuff. And much love to you, and I wish you a beautiful July. And namaste, my friend.